Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
The presentation this week is not so much a speaker presentation, but a performance by Pattaya Players, which is something of a coincidence because I've been associated with Pattaya Players for quite a number of years now. So it's just a coincidence, but I'm really looking forward to introducing Pattaya Players' performance of the allotment plot. And without further ado, I'm going to hand over to the director, Wendy Khan, to give you a little preliminary talk about it. And I would like to emphasise, though, before Wendy starts, that these boxes below where I'm standing are for the raffle tickets that Wendy will talk about. And I do encourage you to dig deep into those wallets, into those little corners that haven't been seen the light of day for many, many months, or even years sometimes, to see what you have to put in the raffle. Thank you very much, and over to you, Wendy.
Good morning. Welcome to PCEC and also to Pattaya Players' performance of the allotment plot by Emma Northcott. You've already been asked to mute your phones, so I don't have to look at that on my list. Now, if you haven't been to a murder mystery play before, I'll give you a brief idea of what happens. As soon as I finish talking, the actors will perform the first act for you. During that, there will be clues, red herrings, and obviously followed by a murder. There will then be a short break for you to purchase raffle tickets if you haven't already done so. If you have, on the floor, down here, are boxes, got the wrong one, with people's faces on them. These are all the actors in the play, and one of these people will be the murderer. So you put half your raffle ticket into this box, then when we know who the murderer is, we pull the raffle ticket out and give prizes, obviously. The first prize is a 500 baht voucher for here at the Holiday Inn. So it's well worth you spending your 100 baht to get tickets to win that. After you've placed your raffle tickets in the box, Pattaya Players cast will then perform the revelation so you see who the murderer is. And then we will announce the winner and give out our prizes. Okay? As one of our ex-presidents used to say, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
How many kinds of sweet flowers grow in an English country garden? I'll tell you now, and some that I don't know, I miss you, Shirley Garden. Daffodil, heartsease and flax, melon, sweet lady sparks, genteel blue, green and tall.
Join the Walnut allotment growers inside their clubhouse potting shed as they prepare for the annual flower and produce show. Bob is relying upon Alex, a local councillor, to agree planning permission for a make-or-break building project. Alex is desperate to steal gold from Bob in the Wood Festival category, having already stolen Bob's wife. Alice experience from Horticultural College, observes quietly, waiting for the right moment to reveal her true identity. Rachel, Alex's wife, is in charge of judging, along with Inspector Paul Hart, who also shares a dark secret with Alex. Act 1, Scene 1, early Wednesday evening, 3 days before the show.
And so, we'll have the same as last year then.
That's right. Excuse me. 16 classes of vegetables, gold, silver and bronze in each. I'll leave Ted to do the flowers. He's got his own system. What are you judging this year?
Same as always, I'm on the root veg team. I expect I'll get parsnips again.
You know, that's what Alex is entering.
I thought he might.
Honestly, those boys, the rivalry between them, the build-up is incredible. You'd think it was a life and death issue, not a blinking parsnip. He's up at the crack of dawn and down here for an hour before breakfast. I don't know what he finds to do with the time, but he sure builds up an appetite.
It's all that fresh air and exercise.
Well, he certainly needs it, especially with his blood pressure.
You know, I'm rather hoping that after I've retired, I'll have the time and energy to get into this gardening mark.
Rather you than me, my arthritis gives me a good excuse not to get mucky. Anyway, as I understand it, you're a long way from retirement. Promotion is more the order of the day.
Well, it's not public knowledge yet, but yes, I have my hopes.
Chief Inspector, as I heard.
Hopefully, I should know in a couple of weeks.
Well, good luck. You've certainly earned it. You've done so much for the community.
Someone likes to do one's bit.
You've done more than your bit at this show and all the other things you do in town. I know the allotment group members are most grateful. You had such an air of honest authority to the proceedings.
Thank you.
If we're talking about Sunday, it's a foregone conclusion.
Hello, Bob. Debbie.
Evening.
Easy all.
Yes. Ha ha. Very good.
You judging the root veg again this year?
Some of them, yes. What are you entering?
Leeks, onions and parsnips. But it's the parsnips that are getting the gold. Wonderful job this year, even though I do say so myself.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Bob. I'm looking forward to seeing your entries on Sunday.
Come along, you two. You know the judges aren't allowed to
Sorry, boss.
Right then, Paul, shall we continue? I'd like to do something a bit different with the refreshment marquee. Do you think you could come and have a look?
Sure.
Alice, love, could you give me a minute, could you be a hand for a minute, please?
Yes, Mrs. Hodges.
I'd love to know what you think, Paul.
They love the little power trip, don't they?
PC Paul, yes.
No, not him, Rachel.
Does she?
Yes. Every year she's the same. Rolls up here in her 4x4 with her clipboard and her pastel suits.
Does she?
Yes, she wore the mint green last year, lemon the year before, on an allotment. I'm asking you, she's just showing off.
How is that showing off?
Well, it's the way it's the match that's really winding me up.
She's got a very important position to uphold. Being in charge of the flower and home produce every year must take a lot of organising.
Well, it's not as if she doesn't have the time, isn't she? She doesn't have to work at a local hospital, nights at a local hospital to make ends meet.
According to Alex, she's busy out most days with her do-gooding and self-improving. Okay, that's better. That will look good in the display on Sunday.
She's still a lady of leisure, chairing WI and the bums and the tums, palates. It's hardly hard work. I mean, it's not swearing bad pants 6 nights a week.
But it won't last forever.
Too right, it won't.
It was supposed to be a stopgap until things picked up a couple of months, you said.
But you're so good at it, love. They love you on board. They couldn't manage without you.
Bob, it has been 5 years. 5 years. We are still chasing our tails, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't mind hard work. Not really. It's a have to make a do and mend all the time that's really has me off. We are too heavily reliant on my wages. If I had to stop work for any reason, I don't know how we'd manage it.
Look, it can't be as bad as all that. Stop work? Why would you have to stop work?
Well, I'm not certain yet, but there is
Well,
a
it won't
chance.
be forever. This time next year,
We will be
millionaires.
Yes, I know.
Oh, come on, Dex. I've got a good feeling about this one. If Alex does good, and he's promised, 12 months from now, we'll be sitting pretty.
And we never have much to invest in.
No, really, Dex. As long as Alex can swing the planning, and he says it was done, we'll be home and dry. Honestly, love.
I don't like the way you always have to rely on someone like Alex to pull you through.
Yes, but that's what mates do.
Well, if he is doing us a favor, how come he always comes up here smelling of roses? Countless times over the years, you two have been in cahoots. He always walks away with several grand better off while we just about breaking even.
It's all about the scale of investment, love. The more you put in, the more...
We never have much to invest in, do we?
Come on, love. It's the show tomorrow, the highlight of the year, and the one chance I get of getting the better of Alex. I can't stand it when I keep betting it. And I'm going to do it again. My past tips are the best yet. It's going to have to do something very remarkable in the next 3 days to even stand a chance.
For heaven's sake, Bob, it's all big game to you, isn't it? We are on the verge of going under, and you are more concerned about the length of bloody parsley. I'm fed up, Bob. If this deal involved with Alex doesn't come off...
Amen.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Evening.
Forward to the show. You've got some competition this year.
You reckon?
Yes, this could be the year that changes everything.
Dream on. What with your weedy specimens?
Just the same as yours.
On the surface, maybe.
You haven't got a monopoly of winning you.
They're brute fish.
I think there's going to be a little less dusting in the Mansfield household come this Sunday afternoon.
Stop, you two. It's just parsley. It doesn't matter. It's not life and death.
No, it's more important than that.
Ha, it's very funny. Come on, we only got a couple of days to get the place tidied and everything ready. Well, go and get us some time to do.
Okay.
Thank you. I didn't know you would come up tonight.
Neither did I. And I saw you here. How are things?
Oh, you know,
What's up, Dixie?
the usual. I'm fed up being poor.
You know I whisked you away from all of this.
Don't joke. Very tempting.
You are very tempting.
Oh, Alex, look at me.
I look at you all the time.
Stop playing and making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. No, I've always fancied you.
You really think of me?
Yes. I was thinking of you this very morning.
Like someone I see.
Look, I can help. If only you could make things better. If only you'd let me.
Oh, Alex, I'm so worried. I love Bob, I do. I wish Bob was more like you, more successful, more of an achiever.
Look, I can make things better. Why don't you meet me here early Monday morning?
I want to meet you before the show.
Can't do that. I've got breakfast meetings, important decisions to make.
I have an important decision to make too.
Yes, but it's not possible.
There you are, Dad. Rachel's here showing PC Paul the ropes for a Sunday.
Is she?
Yes. Okay, I'll meet you by the taps.
Okay.
How are things, sir? How are tricks?
Fine, and you?
Well, I wanted to have a talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
No, not money, nothing like that. I was wondering about the planning application for Horse Street. Any news?
It's complicated. It's not straightforward. But I'm doing the best I can for you.
You said it was as good as in the band.
As good as, yes.
Well, as long as the doctor doesn't get his grubby hands on it.
I think Doctor's interested in Horse Castle.
Good. I'm not losing another doctor head. I need this one. If things don't pick up for me, we'll be in big trouble, Debs and I.
I'm sure it won't come to that. I can always...
No. Just make sure the planning goes through. That's all.
I'll do what I can.
And you think it will go through?
I'll do what I can, Bob.
Oh, excuse me, but Deborah said, are you coming?
Thank you. Thanks, Alice. I know you'll do your best.
Yes.
And you'll let me know as soon as...
Yes.
I can't tell you how important this is.
I know.
How much I've got hanging on it. And you think it will go through?
Yes. Alice, do you know where my wife is?
Oh, sorry, Pastor Hodges, what was that?
Alice, do you know where my wife is?
Well, she was walking around the water from Inspector Hart's. Pastor Hodges?
Yes?
Can I talk to you?
Oh, not another one.
What?
Oh, nothing, dear. You're nervous about the show. It's your first one, isn't it?
No, well, yes, I am nervous a bit, but that wasn't why I wanted to talk to you.
What is it then?
I was wanting to talk to you about...
Oh, come on, spit it out.
I was wanting to talk to you about cats. My cats. Your cats.
Hello, Inspector, and how are we?
Fine, thank you. All looking good for Sunday. Rachel has done a grand job, as always.
Well done, Rachel.
You're not going on to the allotment in that suit, are you?
No, I was hoping to have a word with Paul here.
Are you know I'm not supposed to discuss anything.
Whoops! I'm going to go and get my clipboard.
I'm looking forward to the show on Sunday.
Well, I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, would I?
I guess that's true. I understand that you're due for a promotion.
Nothing certain.
Oh, I think we both know that that's not true.
Here's hoping.
It takes more than hope, Paul. Quiet word here, a little bit of good luck there, an impeccably clean record.
What are you suggesting, Alex?
Nothing at all.
Good.
But I all need a bit of luck sometimes. Take this show on Sunday. I was hoping to do a little better than last year.
Well, that will depend rather on the quality of your entries, won't it?
Well, of course, that's normally I'd leave it at that.
Pleased to hear it.
But this will probably be my last opportunity.
Oh?
Yes, I don't think I'll be competing again. And I know it's childish, but it would mean so much to me to go out on a high and win that gold for best in show.
Well, Alex, you will be sorely missed by the club. You've been a part of it for a good many years. Why are you leaving? Rachel didn't mention anything.
And she doesn't know. I think it's best if we leave it like that for the moment.
Oh, Alex, you're not...
Suffice it to say, I probably won't be competing again, and it means the world to me me to get the best trove of parsnips.
Well, I don't know if I can do anything.
Oh, I'm not asking you to cheat or anything, merely to turn a blind eye. Chief Inspector.
What are you suggesting? You can't keep using that against me. Every time you want things to go your way, it's called blackmail, Alex, and it carries a hefty charge.
And so does accepting a bribe. Or have you forgotten, Paul? That's exactly what you did. Now sometimes, Paul, I think things are best forgotten.
What are you talking about? That was years ago. Nobody's interested.
Aren't they? I think the newspapers are always interested in corruption in the police force.
This is my career we're talking about, not a bloody vegetable competition.
But surely you would agree, wouldn't you, that these sort of things...
Yeah. You nobbling the judges?
No, of course not.
Why would I do that?
Because you know I'm going to beat you, that's why.
Did any of you see where Rachel had got to?
Yes, she's over by the locker. Come on, I've got some tools to pick up.
I needed to meet you before the weekend.
Do Pixie, dear. You can't get enough of me, can you?
No, it's not like that, Alex. I'm serious.
Well, surely it can wait till Monday.
No, Alex. I don't think I can stand going through this whole show not knowing.
Oh, what's up with you, woman? You're not pregnant, are you? Bloody hell! Are you still here, Alice?
What's up with Deborah?
Nothing. She'll get over it.
How's your heart is?
Look, here, dear, I've got to go and see how my golden boys are getting along.
Scene 2, Saturday morning, the day before the show.
You see, in this class, it's all about having 5 identical onions.
Right.
It's not so much the size, the shape, or the colour, but whether you have 5 that are absolutely identical.
I see.
So, whereas this is a beautiful carrot as a showpiece, it's not going to work with the other 4.
Thanks, Bob. I wish I had to enter now. I'm really nervous.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a bit of a laugh.
I know.
Why don't you make one of your herbal teas to help you through tomorrow?
Yes, I intend to make up some chamomile and lavender. I heard the monk effector for a nervous tongue. My mom swore by it.
Hey, it will be quite something to go back to college with a prize. Yeah, put you to the top of the class.
I wish.
But as long as you don't beat Alex, Councillor Hodges, he's a very bad loser.
Oh, I don't think we entered into the same thing.
Just as well.
Have you known him long?
Oh, Alex, yes, forever.
Good friends then?
Well, our parents knew each other, and we went to school together.
You worked together too, did you?
Not exactly. After school, we both went into building work, and then later into property development. Alex's business took off straight away. I had a bit of bad luck. Made a few wrong choices. Alex has helped me over the years.
Rachel was at school with you too, wasn't she?
Yes, good old Rachel. I went out with her just a couple of times to the school disco. Alex couldn't stand that either, and he didn't rest until he'd won her over.
Think you mind?
Not really. We were only 16. But Rachel wanted to settle down.
Did they have kids then?
No, sadly not. Alex, I don't think Alex was bothered. Rachel wanted to settle down. That's why she keeps herself so busy doing all the things she does in town.
She's nice. I like Rachel.
Yes, good old Rachel. Sort of the wonderful woman. She'd have to be to put up with him. Oh, speak of the devil.
I didn't know you were here, Bob.
Oh, I won't keep you. I was just briefing Alex on the show tomorrow. How about you? Want some friendly advice?
No, bloody well do.
Well, come on, let's have a look then.
No, they're not ready yet, but wait till they're on display. They need washing.
Don't be so childish. I'll show you mine.
Now who's being childish?
Come on, I'm sure Alice would like to know what you're capable of.
Well,
Well, they better be good. I've had a bumper crop this year. Real beauties.
Well, it's not just size that matters, as well you know.
It's just what I've been telling Alice here. No, it's my secret mix.
You and your secret mix.
I better get on with the display.
Don't knock it. It works.
Well, maybe this year I found the secret.
They have, if those are carrots.
If you're going to stay here and take me somewhere else.
No, Alex, I'm sorry. I'm glad we bumped into each other. I need to know before the show tomorrow.
Well,
I'm expecting to hear from you at the end of the week.
I've been busy.
Yes, I know, but everything's on hold until I know I can go ahead.
Oh, that's not my problem.
What?
Oh, come on. It's a weekend. Let's concentrate on the show and deal with business on Monday.
I haven't got it, have I? You bastard! You've given it to Doherty, haven't you?
It was out of my hands. I'm only one member of a very big committee.
Oh, don't talk a load of rubbish. You know that you're the one for the...
Be fair, Bob.
Fair? Since when has fairness been any part of your consideration?
Look, I've always done the best for you, looked out for you. But really, this time...
This time what? I didn't give you enough incentive?
Bob!
My wife is not enough incentive for you?
Bob!
Oh, don't think I haven't noticed trying to take her away from me too. You can't bear that I'm happy, can you? It's always the same. Trying to make out you're helping when all the time...
It takes two, you know.
I could really swing for you, Alex. Ever since we were a child, you tried to take everything from me. You can't keep taking. You can't have it all.
Scene 3. Lunchtime the same day.
Fill the gap.
They were nice, weren't they? Lovely tea, Alice. What was it?
Chamomile and comfrey with a little honey. Supposed to be good for our blood.
So thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Can't beat PG tips with me. We're doing the same again tomorrow?
Vegetable soup, yes.
Excellent. What kind?
Parsnip. I'll do you your own flask. I'll be eating with the judges.
Okay.
Right, this just won't do. I need you to come and give me a hand to move the display racks. Has anyone seen where my clipboard went? It was last around...
You had it in the marquee when you moved the tea things around.
That's right. I remember I left it. It's got mixed up with the UHT milk and it's probably turned into a tea tray.
Ah, there you are. How's it going?
Fine, Paul. Still masses to do. Are you all right for tomorrow?
Don't you worry about me, Rachel. Ted's got us all under strict control. I was just passing, thought I'd say hi. Can't stop, report to writers before Monday.
Righto. See you in the morning for the briefing.
That's right. See you then.
Alex, come along. Bye.
Catch you up.
We've still got so much to do. Don't be long.
Bye. What do you mean, calling me at work like that?
Alice, dear, beer love, and whip these back to the catering marquee. They need a wash and a rinse before the show.
Okay, Mr. Hodges.
What on earth were you thinking of?
Well, you weren't answering my call.
I wasn't answering because I have nothing to say to you. You can't possibly want me to cheat.
If that's what you want to call it, Paul, yes, I do.
Just so you can win a medal for a few bloody veg? It's just a stupid competition.
Not to me, it isn't.
You wouldn't risk owning up to what you know. Just for that, you'd be in the shit too.
No, nobody can pin anything on me now. That body that they found on my site was moved off to Bob's by casuals who've long since gone home. I never touched it, and you were the only witness.
That was decades ago.
Yes, and it served us both very well, I seem to remember. You got a leg up on the housing ladder. I gave you 20 grand for the price of one of those flats. A lot of money in those days.
Yes, and you were able to continue to build after you'd moved the body. You don't want people associating you with that now, do you?
Well, like I say, don't tell. Only you know.
Both are reputations. For a competition prize, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, it does to me. Look, this is going to be my last chance. I've tried everything over the years, but whatever I do, Bob always comes up with a better crop. I'm sick to get death of his sneering and sarcastic comments. This is going to be my last shot. I want to shut him up once and for all.
I don't believe you, Alex. I think you're bluffing.
I haven't got a big fat, promotion and a big fat pension to lose. No, look, this is the last competition. And if I win it, I get to keep that trophy and go down in history as the last best in show. That means so much to me.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hodges, but Mrs. Hodges is going mental waiting for you.
Okay, tell her I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Look, if this is about your illness,
What are you talking about?
you told me the other day you didn't have long.
Did I?
I think you should talk to Rachel rather than going through with this ridiculous charade.
I'm not dying, you stupid man. I'm selling. Doherty's offered to buy the land off me and develop it.
You can't sell council property.
It's not council property, it's mine. I bought it with the profits from those flats, and I was going to sell it myself at the time. But then I thought that this would be more fun. But now I've had enough, and I'm selling. This is my big fat pension.
And that crook Doherty will never get planning permission granted for this site.
No, but he thinks he will. By the time he finds out it's a non-starter, he'll have bought the land and I'll have banked the money.
He's not a man I'd like to cross. I've been after Doherty for years. He's already got form, ABH, GBH, you name it.
I promised I can get him planning.
In exchange for an inflated price on the land.
Well, I wasn't to know the law had changed regarding such developments.
I don't believe you, Alex. Have you no scruples?
This is business. And anyhow, people who live in glass houses...
Nevertheless, you're playing with the wrong guy. He's already got form. I've been trying to lock him up for years. He's sharper than you think. I wouldn't stand in his way. Besides, what do the others think about you selling off the allotments?
They don't know.
What's up with Bob?
What?
He just stormed off in the right mood.
Huh?
I'm off too.
Oh.
I'm off. Mustache. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye. If you want somewhere to display those, you'd better come and give me a hand in the main marquee.
Okay, coming, dearest.
Hey, you getting along with your herbal remedies today, Alice?
Oh, fine, Mrs. Hodges.
Call me Rachel, please, and I'll pop back and see you later.
Yes, Mrs. Rachel.
Maybe you can do an arrangement with a few pots and seedlings and something of that sort.
Yes, I intend to make up. Yes, I was planning to do something using poisonous plants and their harmless lookalikes.
Make sure you clearly label it, dears. We don't want any of the visitors getting poisoned.
Are you coming, dear?
Right, now that I've finally got... Coming. I will.
Scene 4. Later that afternoon.
Deborah, are you alright?
Yes. No, not really.
What's the matter? Where's Bob?
I don't know.
Oh, do you want to sit down? Can I get you anything? I can make you some tea.
No, thanks. It's very kind of you. I will be fine. It's all such completely mess. I've been so stupid. What I ever saw in Alex, I don't know. It's not Bob's fault. He makes no money. It's not for one of trying. He just had such bad luck.
Yes, Bob said he had some bad luck years ago.
That's how we met, really.
So it's not all bad luck, is it?
No, except I might have been ruined everything. I don't know how Bob and I were able to manage it.
What happened when you met?
It was just after they found the body.
Body?
It's just bag of bones, really. It was a headline news. Bob's first major development had to be scrapped after they found ancient cloths dug on the site where they were digging foundations.
Oh my God.
Pretty gruesome. I was the barmaid at Orange Tree. Bob used to come in for lunch. Bob was nearly ruined by that. He carried on with the build. Of course, no one wanted to buy the flats. So Bob was numbered. Alex bought a lot, let them all for first few years before selling, once the stigma had worn off.
That was good of him.
Well, I thought so too. He made a tiny sum, mind you. Alex never does anything without there being something in it for him.
Yes, I'm beginning to see that. So, how long ago was that?
It's more than 10 years now, and we have been married for 8.
Come on, I'm sure it will be alright.
Aren't you? I've done very silly things.
I'm sure it can't be as bad as all of that.
It was. I think I'm pregnant.
That's good news. Surely.
I think the Bob may leave me.
Oh, Deborah.
You think I have been having an affair with Alex?
And?
Of course not. I love Bob. We want a baby, but not now when we are skint. I'm so worried about our future. It's all in Alex's hands. Over the years, every time Bob has another setback, Alex steps in it along. I suppose his power that I find very attractive. And he can be very persuasive. Last year, when Bob was walking away, I did a little more than just talk.
Deborah.
No, we only kissed, but that's too much. I had my stupid head turned with the promises with a better life. I have been spoiled everything for everyone. Bob, Rachel, and now I realize what Alex is like. I can't believe how stupid I have been too. Don't ever allow your head turned by money. And now, I'm having baby. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Mrs. Hodges.
Oh, well, you might as well say that. Oh is as good as anything.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. It's not your fault. He's done it before, you know. He has at least one other child that I know of. Probably others. He doesn't see them, of course. It's ironic, really. He can have children with anyone else, just not with me.
Oh, Rachel.
So many unwanted children in the world and so many women who want them.
I'm so sorry. You'll make a super mom.
Perhaps.
No, you would. You remind me of my own mom.
Do I?
Yes, she would have liked you.
Thank you, that's nice.
No, I meant it. That's why I spend so much time here. I like being with you. Remind me of my mom.
Alice, what about your dad?
Never known him. Mom brought me up alone. Did everything for me, she did. Didn't have a heart to track him down when she was alive. But when she died.
And did you manage to track him down?
I don't know how to tell you this. That's why I wanted to work experiments here. I want to get to know him before he knew who I was. To meet his family.
Are you trying to tell me you're Alex's daughter?
I think so.
Does he know?
I tried to talk to him, but there's never seemed to be the time.
That sounds like Alex.
This isn't turning out as all I imagined it would.
You poor thing. Why don't we go home and get to know one another properly? Alex will be back for hours.
Thank you. I would like that. Do you think I should tell him who I am?
There's no rush. He hasn't known for 17 years. A few more days won't make any difference. Let's get the marquee tidied up and go home and have a nice cup of tea.
Scene 5, a couple of hours later.
Hello? You want to meet? No, not tonight. Really? You must be joking. If it's really that important, I can't make that time though. Tomorrow. Yes, I suggest you come meet me here. Okay. See you then.
Scene 6, early Sunday morning, the day of the show.
Hello, sweetheart.
Don't!
Come on, Big C.
No!
No, I can't resist that night nurse uniform.
Alex,
Come on, it's only a bit of fun.
I wanted to meet you before the weekend, before the show, to talk, to ask you your advice.
What about?
You know?
You don't know where you want to stay with Bob or run off with me.
I'm so worried. I love Bob, I do.
But,
I can't bear these always worry about money.
you know I can help there.
Can you?
Yes, I can take your mind off things.
Stop making fun of me. I'm serious. Can you take me serious for a minute?
Okay, what's the problem?
You know,
I do?
you know perfectly well.
You mean?
The baby. Yes.
What's that got to do with me?
Nothing obviously, except that Bob relied on you totally to get that deal on Horse Castle.
Not that again.
Yes, that. Look, we need the money. We have a debt. We have debts come out our ears. And I'm already doing all the overtime I can. I can't keep going lifting old people out of above. Not now.
Yes,
We need the Horse Castle.
Yes, I hear you.
So has he got it or not? I can't tell him I'm pregnant until I know we are sorted.
You mean you haven't told him?
No, not yet.
Don't you think you ought to?
I can't stand all the struggling with money, not with the child too. You are the charge of the planning. Whatever you say goes.
Not quite, love. It's not entirely up to me.
Don't call it love. Has it got it or not?
Look, you shouldn't worry your pretty little head about such things. It's between me and Bob, especially in your condition.
It's so patronizing.
I can always lend you a few grand.
You know, Alex, it's not just about money. How can we bring up a child with no future plan, no stability? Bob need the project, and we need the project.
Oh, there you are. I thought you were coming home to change before the show. Elliot? Debs? What's wrong?
No, nothing. Don't worry.
Well, I am ready, love. This is the second time this week I've caught me in tears.
I'll catch you two later.
Alex?
Bye.
Oh, come on, love. Come and sit down. I brought you some tea. Sit down. Now, here you are. Now, what's going on?
I think you should sit down first.
Okay, Debs. Now, what's wrong?
I know the timing is not great, but
But what? What are you trying to tell me? Is Alex?
no, nothing to do with him. I'm pregnant. We are having a baby.
Debs? That's brilliant. A baby.
Bob!
What's wrong, Debs?
How can we have a baby? We are skinned.
We'll manage. Everything will work out. You'll see. I arranged to meet Alex early before the show, just to make sure I've got the horse castle plot.
I don't think we should trust him anymore.
We'll see.
He's a selfish bastard. He's not your friend, Bob.
Debs, you're upset. You finish that cover. I'll go and find Alex and sort it all out. See you in a jiffy.
Bugger, you missed those on the ward.
Gosh, you're here early. I really thought from today of all days, Alex really was just checking on his parsnips. I don't know why I bothered to make him. Please.
Rachel! Rachel!
Hi there.
Hi.
Where is everyone? Rachel and the rest?
I don't know, often, market, I guess.
No worries, I'll find them. Catch you later.
Morning, Deborah. How are you?
I'm good. Well, yes, I'm fine, thanks. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say those things yesterday. It wasn't myself, you know, it's just too much in my mind.
Don't worry, I haven't told anyone.
No, Rachel?
Well, no, we had other things to discuss. Anyway, she asked me to get you and Bob to put up a sign in the car park. Is that okay?
Sure, I was going to look for you anyway, but still.
Has she gone? I don't think I could deal with either of them today.
Don't worry, she got sort of the sign.
You know, I could kill them both. Oh, here it is.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
You've known Alex for a long time, Paul. You know what he's like.
What's he done this time?
This time it's worse than ever. Right under my nose.
You're not another woman. Somebody I know.
I feel so insulted. I thought she was my friend, not his lover.
Ooh.
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Deborah.
No.
I only found out yesterday.
Oh my God, Rachel. How are you going to cope today?
I don't know. I'm going to ignore them both until all of this is over.
Is there anything I can do?
Just don't let the bastard win.
I don't know how you put up with him.
No, neither do I. Well, I won't have to for much longer. I'm seeing a solicitor tomorrow.
Gosh, what's his reaction to that?
He doesn't know that I know yet.
I see.
I overheard Debs telling Alice she's pregnant.
Oh my God.
Can you believe it?
Does Bob know?
But Rachel...
Excuse me, I'll take this outside. Yes, I have some information that's very much in your interest.
It's not Alex's baby.
What?
She said she never stuck with him or anything.
When?
Yesterday, she said they kissed and that she was confused about the baby because they had no money.
Oh.
Not that she thought that he was the father.
Really? Are you sure?
She said she never been unfaithful to Bob, that Alex just kissed her.
Oh, Alice, I can't deal with this right now. I've got enough to do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to ignore this sorry mess until the show is over. And you can have these for a start. Cheese sandwiches and a parsnip soup.
Thanks, but I can't stand parsnips.
Neither can I, him and his bloody parsnips. This is going down the drain along with my sham of a marriage.
Better not leave the food hanging around the poisonous plant.
Sorry about that. Always on duty.
Okay, well we haven't got long. 10 a.m. briefing in the back room of the Marquee.
Isn't that where the generator is?
It's not too bad, but we can't be in the main tent as the exhibitors are still setting up their displays.
It's not that noisy.
11 a.m. doors open to the public for visiting exhibitors and visitors.
While we continue to judge.
It never really gets busy until midday. We'll have to keep this shed and all the other sheds locked at all times. We need to man the doors so there's no accidents.
Especially this one.
Several accidents waiting to happen.
No, I hope not. 10:30, music and refreshments flowing to the judges and the visitors.
We hope.
Right.
Here we go. Action stations.
Come on, Bob, be reasonable.
Be reasonable.
You know I've done all I can.
Rubbish, I don't know anything of assault.
When we always trusted you, always gave you the benefit of doubt, always trusted you, but not anymore.
Come on, mate.
I'm not your mate.
You need me.
I don't think so.
Oh, not you too, Pixie.
Stop it, Alex.
Oh, Deborah, still hiding our little secret.
Shut up, Alex.
I've had enough.
Box.
Shut up. I've had enough of you.
Stop it, Bob.
Come on, mate.
Come on, put it down.
Yes, put it down. We can talk about this.
Shut up, Alex. I don't want to hear another word from you all day. Do you understand?
Whatever you say.
I think it's best that you stay out of our way from now on. I'll talk to Rachel later. We don't want to spoil her day. We'll do the marshalling as promised, and then you won't see us ever again.
You love it here, don't say that.
Yes, Pixie, you tell her.
Shut up. We have been here for years. I don't want to stop it now, neither do you.
I know, but I don't want to see his smug, stupid face.
We can avoid him. I can't stand a sight of him too.
Very convincing.
What are you talking about?
Your wife's performance. Well done, Deb.
Stay out. Stay out of this, Alex.
Is this our first lovers'
Shut up!
Let's let the cat out of the bag. Sorry, Bob, you didn't know.
I've had enough.
Don't.
Sit down and shut up.
Please put it down. I told you with the case a month ago. We have been laughing at your pathetic effort ever since. Bob thought you would be a little more helpful since he turned a blind eye. I was flattered by your attention as your oldest friend of Bob. We thought you would just have a laugh.
But you always had to try a little bit more. Behind Rachel's back, behind mine.
It takes two, you know.
You passed on her when she was low, when things were tough between us. She didn't take it seriously.
You think it meant nothing to her?
Yes, I do. Now we're going to set up our stalls. You can stay there until 10:30. Because if I see you in the next half hour...
What's the matter with you?
My tablets, get home!
Don't be pretend the victim. Doesn't suit you, Alex.
It's true. Chest pain. I can't breathe.
You stay there, you little nasty man.
We're going to set up our stall. You get it yourself.
I need what?
Alice, what's going on?
Oh, Paul, he's that sort of heart attack.
Okay, Alex. Take a seat. That's right. Now, breathe gently. In, up. In. That's it. Now, calm down.
Should I go get Rachel?
No, she's got plenty to worry about. He'll be fine. He just needs to rest. You did very well.
He was going to drink the digital water, the fox gloves. They're poisonous.
Well, lucky you came in when you did.
I hate to think what had happened if you drank the poisonous water.
Well, lucky for all he didn't.
Water from my display. Are you alright, Alex?
There, that's better, isn't it?
Thank you, Paul.
Get run along, Alice. The judge's briefing's about to start. Tell Rachel I'll join her in a moment.
Should I tell her about?
No, don't mention a thing. He'll be fine. We'll explain all later.
If you're sure.
He just needs a good, long rest.
Oh, what about my pass?
Go on, Alice. We'll join you shortly.
I'm fine, thank you, Paul.
I know.
I got my displays to attend to.
There's plenty of time.
Oh, what about my parsnips?
Next year, perhaps. doubt it.
What are you talking about?
A little bird told me that a certain Mr. Doherty has got word that you've tried to turn him over, and he's not very happy.
What can he do about it before Monday? Can't he come and tackle me in front of a whole town?
No, but the visitor's going to rock for another hour. I think it's best you sit and rest until the show starts.
Miss Stewart, you're nothing of the sort.
Oh yes, you are. You need a rest.
I need a rest.
You need a rest.
Look,
As I said, you need a rest.
I stupid, out of my way. I'm going to explain.
I'm deadly serious. You need a rest.
Look, Paul, if you don't let me win this best in show, your career's over. I'm calling your boss and telling him about the bribe you so readily accept.
You can try, Alex, but I think by the end of the day, you will have been thoroughly exposed for the cheating liar that you are.
If you're talking about debts, that means nothing.
I'm talking about debts. Rachel and the way you treat her, Bob and the horse castle land, the way you've tried to blackmail me, and how, in your arrogance, you're planning to sell this worthless piece of land to a man who's equally lacking in scruples. I'll come and find you after the judging. I think by then you'll have had time to consider your ways. Oh, yes, he's here. Yeah, the key is under the step.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving you to your just deserts. I think there's an unhappy builder on his way to see you.
You wouldn't.
See you later, Alex.
Oh.
Just try not to get into any arguments.
Who is it? There we are, still got time. Hello, Patrick. I think there's been a little misunderstanding, my friend.
The Bulldog Allotment Growers Annual Councillor Alex Hodges, the chair of the Amateur Gardening Club, was declared dead on the very site where judging was due to take place. Members of the club and show judges are helping police with their inquiries.
Well, there we are.
Act 2, 1 year later, a corridor leading from the courtroom.
Yes, Deb's love, we're just leaving the court now. Can you believe it? A year ago? Yeah, poor Alex. Pretty gruesome hearing all the details again. Yeah, anyway, how are you? And the baby? Sweet. And you're going to meet us at the allotment? Good. Rachel can't wait to meet her. Okay, I'll let you know later. Okay, yeah, she seems to be okay. Bye, love.
Thank goodness that's over. Are you all right?
I'm fine. What about you?
Pleased to have you by my side.
Well, that seems to be the right outcome, don't you think?
I'm just glad it's over and we can all move on.
I agree.
How's Deborah and the baby Abby?
Wonderful, thanks. I'm looking forward to their first visit to the allotment.
Hello, Paul.
Alice, Rachel, are you going to be all right?
We'll be fine, thank you, Paul.
Good. It can be quite an ordeal in court when you're not used to it.
We're okay, we have each other.
Don't worry, I look after her.
You came out rather well, Paul.
Just doing my job.
Always so modest.
Right, now we've got the court behind us, I think we should forgive and forget. Well, forget the bad and only remember the good.
Hear, hear.
Despite everything, Alex and I were friends for many years, and he did buy the allotment ground. So I think it might be a good time to plant something to remember him by.
That's such a nice idea, is it, Mom?
I've taken some shrubs down. Alice, perhaps you can choose which one we can use. I'll send the others to the opening of the horse castle plot.
Hey, well done on that.
Thank you. The show home should be ready next month. Yes.
Both must be so very pleased.
We are. Everything's turning out really well for us. I thought it would be a good idea to choose something that flowers every year in time for the show. What do you think?
That's a lovely idea.
You go along, Alice love, I'll catch you up. Paul, could I have a word, please?
Certainly. What is it?
I know, you know.
I beg your pardon.
I know that you set up a meeting with Alex and Dottie.
Look, Rachel, you've had a difficult time. You can't know what you're saying.
I think I do.
You can't know. It could have been anyone.
But you knew Doherty was likely to react violently.
I didn't think he'd kill him.
No? Well, he did, and I'm glad.
Yes, but he didn't kill him.
But the verdict, 8 years.
I know. I've been after Doherty for years. He's finally got what he deserved.
But if he didn't, who did?
Oh, come on, Rachel. Don't play the innocent with me.
I don't know what you mean.
Really? I've seen the toxicology report. Alex died from a massive heart attack brought about when the digitalis poison reacted with his heart medication. It appears that Alice, our little herbologist, poisoned her father.
She didn't mean to do it. She didn't mean to harm him. She just wanted to give him a little bit of pain for all the pain he caused everybody else. She was devastated when she heard he died.
And you decided to protect her.
She's been through so much.
So you covered up for her.
Well, when we heard that he'd been killed by Doherty, it seemed foolish to mention something that was no longer relevant.
They did fight. But Alex was almost dead when Doherty arrived. He'd been drinking from the digitalis water. From the water given to him by Alice in the squash bottle. According to Doherty, Alex died in his arms while he tried to revive him. But who'd believe a crook like that? He's where he belongs.
But what about the pathologist's report? There was no mention in Alice's bottle.
No, it wasn't, was there? Alex had been drinking from the water from the foxgloves on display. If I hadn't walked in when I did, he might have drunk enough to make himself ill, and Alice would have been completely innocent. Little did I know that her bottle was also laced with poison. Either one on their own would not have proved fatal. The combined dose, however, together with his medication, plus the stress of confronting Doherty, proved too much for his heart. I too thought Alice deserved a fresh start, and the toxicology guys owed me a favor. Let's just say that bit got lost in the post. I'm sure you'll keep a close eye on her.
Thank you. I've become so fond of her. She's like a daughter to me now. I couldn't bear to lose her.
I know. And you, a mother to her. It's so lovely to see you both so happy. Fresh starts all round.
And as long as this stays strictly between the two of us, we both have a lot to look forward to, Chief Inspector.
Well, there's a bit of a surprise. Who would have thought that dear little Alice could go and murder somebody? How many of you thought it was Alice? Or how many just guessed? Oh, not bad. Okay, right, Alice. I don't know which one yours is. There you are, okay. We'll let the murderer pick the raffle ticket, shall we? Okay, you'd like to pick one out for me, please? And it's a blue one, and is it, which way up does it go? It's either 09 or 6. 9. Oh, no, blue 09. Blue 09 for a £500 voucher for the Holiday Inn. Somebody with glasses on, have a look, please. It is definitely 09. We've had a vote on it. And it's definitely 0. Nobody goes 09 blue?
Is it 06 or 09?
09.
09.
No.
Possibly the person.
No, that is 06.
I know.
You just go and confirm. Talk about yourselves for a minute, we'll be back.
How many else does it take to read a number?
No, that is 06. We're looking for good try. Okay, no, dear, whatever it is. Can we have an easy one this time, please? Okay, no, that's it. Go on, have a yellow one. 6. That can either be 68 or 89. It's 68. We've had a vote, it's 68. Okay, well done. Look, it's not 89, is it? Congratulations. Okay, yes, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Can we have an easy one that we can't get wrong this time, please? That's a good one. 44. Can't get that wrong. Enjoy your free breakfast. Thank you. Right, another one more easy one. Yes, that'll do. Oh, hang on. No, that should be all right. 20. A yellow 20. Yellow. How much is it paying you?
2 breakfasts.
Okay, enjoy 2 breakfasts. Well done. Okay. Before we finish, I have just got some thank yous. Obviously, thank you to my fantastic cast. Alex isn't here, he's dead on the back. Thanks also for John for doing the set that we had at Eastern Grand Palace last night, and for working the microphones, and for actually putting the sound effects together. To Ray, one of my assistant directors, but running the sound effects. There aren't many directors that actually have 2 assistant directors, but I did. I had Bob as well, who did all the announcements for me. He also looked very good in a dress, because one of the girls was away. He had to take their part, so he's done a grand job all round. I think that's everything. Have I forgotten anybody? Oh yes, and thank you also, PCEC, for letting us come and perform for you, because I hope you enjoy watching it as much as we enjoy performing it. Okay, thank you very much.
Wendy, can you stay where you are, or come with me and the cast stay where they are, because there's going to be a photo opportunity, as is usual, to thank the presenters in this case. Wendy, would you like to come and take the certificate? Move in, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, I'll turn sideways, doesn't make any difference. Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay.
Sideways move, come forward. Get on the floor. Come forward.
Okay, are you not squeezed in? Oh,